Hey team, welcome to Chapter 2, Measures of Central Tendency. We're going to go through the first 3 questions at the end of the chapter pretty quickly because they all want you to do the basic same thing, and that is to produce the mean, median, and mode. So for question number 1, I inputted the data into a data set for you. So all of the values are here. I did post a link to a website that has a tutorial. It's very short, 3 videos on how to get comfortable with SPSS. At some point you will have to create your own data sets. Even in this one chapter you have to do it several times, or you can hand compute things. It is much faster to do it if you create your own data set, so it's not a difficult thing to do, and I recommend that you view those videos and get comfortable with SPSS. But let's get right into the first question. So the values have been put in for you. To get the answer to the question, you simply go to Analyze, Descriptives, Frequencies. You always want to make sure that this here, Display Frequency Tables, is unchecked. Otherwise, it's going to give you some information you don't want and takes up a lot of space on your output. So there's only one variable here. So we make sure it's in the variable box, hit Statistics, select the ones that you want, continue, and then OK. So your output is going to have the information that you need to answer the question. So that was number 1. So we're going to go ahead and get that one down. And then we'll go right into, if you want to look at the actual answers to the questions, it's right here. The mean, median, mode for all 40 observations on a single variable. You can just minimize this. Anytime you ask SPSS to do something, it's going to put the output in the existing output that's open, unless there's some reason that you need to create a different one for that particular question. So let's go to number 2. Same thing. This data set was given to you, so as was number 3. I'm not going to do both of them. I'm only going to do the first one because they're simply asking you the same thing. There really isn't any reason for you to do this by hand, so you just go to Analyze like we just did, Descriptive Stats, Frequencies. You do want to select all 3 of these. Stats, the ones that you need, continue, and then OK. So let's minimize this particular data set. As you can see, it gives you your basic stats right here. So mean, median, mode for score 1, 2, and 3. I did forget to unclick the frequency table, so they're in there. They don't have any purpose or any value at this point, so you can delete them or leave them. The last one, number of beds and infection rate. Same process, Analyze, Descriptives, Frequencies. Select both variables because it's asking for both. Stats, mean, median, mode, continue, OK. And again, it is going to populate onto the output that you already have. So if you minimize, you will see that you have 3 answers here, 3 outputs. So you have the number of beds and the infection rate and the mean, median, and mode. I'm going to go into a little bit more detail with the 4th question because that can be answered in a couple of ways. So on to the next video.